Alright, so this goes out to all those channels flooding your feed with triple payment alert and 3 checks coming in March and all this other nonsense that's got millions of people freaking out thinking they're about to hit the jackpot. Stop it. I know you found AI, and you're cranking out these videos from wherever, and I got hundreds of people messaging me. Ed, is it true? Am I really getting 3 checks in March? I saw a video with a government official saying we're all getting triple payments.
No.
It's AI-generated garbage. These videos, they take a kernel of truth, a tiny little piece of reality, and then they blow it up into this massive clickbait explosion that gets elderly people, disabled people, people living paycheck to paycheck thinking they're about to get some windfall. And it's causing real harm. So your check, let me be clear, most of you are not getting 3 checks in March 2026. But some of you might get 2. And a very, very small percentage might see 3 payments. And I'm going to break down exactly who, why, and what's really going on. And before we get into it, yeah, I see the irony. My title and thumbnail today are playing the same game. But here's the thing, we're controlled by algorithms. If I title this Normal Social Security Payment Schedule Explanation, the 500,000 people who just watched that clickbait garbage and are now panicking won't see this video. They'll keep spiraling. So to fight fire with fire, to get the truth out to the people who need it, we have to play the game. It's unfortunate, but it's reality. So let's get into exactly what's happening with March 2026 payments, who's actually getting what, and cut through all the BS. And real quick, if this is your first time here, I ran the 3rd busiest Social Security office in the entire country. This is what I did. I've helped thousands of people navigate this system. My community here helps people every single day with retirement, disability, survivor benefits, SSI, Medicare, all of it. So if you've got questions, drop them in the comments. We'll get to them. Hit subscribe, smash that like button so we can get this information out to more people who are being fed lies by these AI channels. Alright, so let's break down the triple payment myth, piece by piece. The payment schedule reality. First off, Social Security payments go out on a schedule. Always have. If you receive retirement or disability benefits, your payment date is based on your birth date. If you were born between the 1st and 10th, you get paid the 2nd Wednesday of the month. Born between the 11th and 20th? 3rd Wednesday. Born between 21st and 31st? 4th Wednesday. SSI? That's different. SSI is Supplemental Security Income, the needs-based welfare program that Social Security administers. Those payments go out on the 1st of every month. If the 1st falls on a weekend or holiday, it goes out the last business day before. So here's where the triple payment thing comes from and why it's mostly BS. Scenario 1. The calendar quirk. In March 2026, some people might see 2 payments instead of their normal one.
Why?
Because of how the calendar falls. If you're an SSI recipient and the 1st of March falls on a weekend, you get your March payment at the end of February. Then you get your April payment on April 1st, which might also get moved if it's a weekend or holiday. So in rare calendar situations, you might see payments that are technically for different months hitting your account in the same month. That's not a triple payment. That's not some special bonus. It's just the calendar. Some of these AI videos are taking this completely normal scheduling thing and making it sound like the government is handing out free money. They're not. Scenario 2. SSI plus SSDI. Here's another situation. Some people receive both SSI and SSDI. That's Supplemental Security Income and Social Security Disability Insurance. 2 different programs, 2 different payment streams. If you're one of the people getting both, you already get 2 payments every month. SSI on the 1st, SSDI based on your birth date. So yeah, you might see what looks like multiple payments, but again, that's not new. That's not special. That's your normal payment structure. And if there's a calendar quirk on top of that, sure, you might see 3 deposits in 1 month, but it's not extra money. It's just your regular payments falling in a specific pattern. Scenario 3. Retroactive payments. Now, this is where some people might actually see something extra. If you recently got approved for disability benefits, or if there was some kind of adjustment or correction to your account, you might get a retroactive payment. Let's say you applied for disability in 2025 and you finally got approved in early 2026. Social Security owes you back pay from when you should have started receiving benefits. That back pay comes as a separate payment, often a lump sum. So, if that retroactive payment hits in March 2026 and you're also getting your regular March payment, yeah, that's 2 payments. If you're getting SSI and SSDI and there's a calendar thing, sure, maybe 3. But that retroactive payment isn't some 2026 special program. It's money you were already owed. The AI videos don't explain that. They just say triple payment and let people think the government is handing out bonuses. What these videos won't tell you. Here's what really makes me mad about these clickbait channels. They're not just spreading misinformation. They're creating real problems. Number 1, they're stressing people out. I'm getting messages from people on disability, elderly folks on fixed incomes, people barely making it, and they're sitting there thinking they're about to get 3 checks, and they're planning their bills around it. Then March comes, they get their normal payment, and now they're panicking because they thought they had extra money coming. That's not right. These are vulnerable people. Number 2, it clogs up the system. Every time one of these viral BS videos hits, Social Security offices get flooded. Phone lines jam up. People who actually need help, people who just lost a spouse and need to file for survivor benefits, people with real urgent issues, they can't get through because everyone's calling asking about the triple payment that doesn't exist. I ran a Social Security office. I've lived this. When internet myths go viral, we'd spend hours, entire days sometimes, just telling people, no, it's BS. Next in line. No, it's BS. Next in line. It's exhausting and it hurts everyone. The real March 2026 situation. So, what's actually happening in March 2026? Let me give you the straight facts. Social Security payments will go out on their normal schedule. If you're receiving retirement or disability, check your birth date, check the calendar, and you'll know exactly when your payment is coming. Second, third, or fourth Wednesday. If you're receiving SSI, your payment comes on the 1st. If March 1st, 2026 falls on a weekend or holiday, it'll come the last business day of February. That's normal. That's how it's always worked. If you're receiving both SSI and SSDI, you'll get both payments like you always do. Nothing's changing. If you have retroactive payments coming, Social Security will notify you by mail. They'll tell you exactly how much, why, and when it's coming. They don't just surprise you with random deposits. There is no special triple payment program for March 2026. There's no extra government stimulus coming through Social Security. There's no hidden bonus check. What you should actually worry about. You want to know what's actually worth paying attention to? The Social Security Trust Fund. In about 10 years, maybe less, the trust fund runs out. When that happens, if Congress doesn't act, benefits get cut by about 21 to 23% across the board. That's real. That's documented. The Social Security Trustees report says it. The Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget says it. It's not a secret. We've known about this for 40 years, and we've done nothing. That's what you should be concerned about. Not these fake triple payment alerts. The AI video problem. And let me address this AI thing directly, because it's getting out of control. These videos, they're using artificial intelligence to generate scripts, voices, even faces of real people. I've seen videos using Nancy Altman's face, and she's a real Social Security advocate who's been fighting for this program since the 1980s. They're putting words in her mouth she never said. I've seen videos with government officials or what look like government officials, and it's all AI. The voice, the face, everything. And people believe it because it looks official. I'm waiting for the day someone makes an AI version of me saying something I never said. And let me be clear right now, if that happens, I will take legal action. Using someone's face and voice without permission to spread misinformation? That's not okay. But until the platforms crack down on this, it's going to keep happening. So you need to be skeptical. If you see a video making wild claims about Social Security, ask yourself, is this source credible? Is there actual documentation? Does this make sense? Because 9 times out of 10, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. Protecting yourself. So, what should you actually do? How do you protect yourself from this misinformation? Number 1. Set up a My Social Security account if you haven't already. Go to ssa.gov. Create an account. This does two things. It gives you direct access to your real payment information, your benefit amount, your payment schedule. And it protects you from identity theft because it makes it harder for someone else to create an account in your name. Some of these AI videos are saying, you must set up an account by this date or your benefits will stop. That's BS. Social Security is not cutting off benefits because you don't have an online account. But it's still a good idea to have one. Number 2, if you have questions about your benefits, call Social Security directly. 1-800-772-1213. Yes, you'll be on hold. Yes, it's annoying. But you'll get accurate information from an actual person who has access to your actual records. Or, and I hate saying this because it's gotten so bad, go to your local Social Security office. Make an appointment if you can. Bring your questions, your documentation, and talk to someone face to face. Number 3, be skeptical of videos that create panic or urgency. Do this by this date or lose thousands. Secret payment most people don't know about. The government doesn't want you to know this. It's all clickbait. Real Social Security information doesn't work that way. If there's a real change to Social Security, it'll be announced officially. It'll be on ssa.gov. It'll be in the news. It won't be exclusive to some random YouTube channel. Representative payee reports. Oh, and while we're here, let me address another thing these AI videos are pushing. Representative payee reports. If you're a representative payee, meaning you manage Social Security benefits for someone else, a child, an elderly parent, someone who can't manage their own benefits, you get a report once a year. Always have. Social Security sends you a form asking, hey, we sent you $20,000 last year for your mother. What did you spend it on? And you fill it out. Room, board, medical care, whatever. It's normal. It's not new. But these videos are making it sound like it's some new requirement, some new hoop to jump through, and if you don't do it, your benefits stop.
No.
If you're a representative payee, you've been getting these reports. Nothing's changing in March 2026. Direct deposit versus paper checks. And one more thing while I'm on a roll.
Paper checks.
A very, very small percentage of people still get paper checks. Most people have direct deposit. There was talk a while back, when Doge took over some of the efficiency stuff at Social Security, about eliminating paper checks entirely.
People freaked out.
And rightfully so, because some people don't have bank accounts, some people live in areas where banking is difficult, and forcing everyone to direct deposit without accommodation is a problem. Social Security walked it back. If you're getting a paper check, you're fine. They made exceptions.
Don't worry about it.
But these AI videos bring it up every few months, like it's breaking news. Paper checks ending in March.
No.
Stop. My community and resources. Look, I do these live Q&As pretty much every day. 3 p.m. West Coast time, 6 p.m. East Coast time. If you've got questions about Social Security, Medicare, disability, survivor benefits, anything, join us. Ask your questions live. We help people every single day navigate this bureaucracy. And if you're watching this as a recording and you've got questions, drop them in the comments. Me or someone from the community will answer. That's what we do. Because the truth is, Social Security is complicated enough without all this misinformation making it worse. You've got real concerns, real questions, real benefits you're entitled to or trying to get. You don't need fake panic on top of it. The bottom line. So, here's the bottom line on this triple payment thing. Most people are getting their normal payment in March 2026. Same amount, same schedule as always. Some people might see two payments because of calendar quirks or because they receive both SSI and SSDI. A very small number of people might see 3 payments if there's retroactive back pay involved on top of everything else. But there is no special triple payment program. There's no bonus. There's no secret extra check the government is sending out. The AI channels making these videos know this. They just don't care. They're chasing views, chasing ad revenue, and they're willing to stress out millions of people to get it. So, do me a favor. If you see one of these videos, don't share it. Don't comment on it because that just helps the algorithm push it to more people.
Report it if you can.
And definitely don't believe it. Come to channels like this where we give you real information. Boring maybe. Not as flashy as triple payment alert. But true. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this with anyone you know who might have seen those other videos and is worried. Let's get the truth out there. If you've got questions, drop them below. I'll try to answer as many as I can. And remember, if you need official help, call Social Security directly or visit your local office. Don't make financial decisions based on YouTube videos, even mine. Get official confirmation. Alright, I think we've beaten this dead horse enough. Triple payment. Not happening. March 2026. Normal month. Your check is safe. You're good. Stay informed, stay skeptical, and I'll see you in the next one.